Thomas.
I'm Caleb. And our play's called The Chills.
Say it loud.
Our play's called The Chills.
Willis Carrier, Korea, out, air.
It's okay, Sam.
Can't pronounce it. It's
Try it.
double C's. Acondicionado in 1902. Willis Tiene una Esposa. Willis Creación in New York. Willis Carrier Fabrica. El Acondicionado Empresa Chapa in 1902. Stuart Kramer, Leonardo Invention.
A young Wells carrier is walking down the street with a pep in his step, having just graduated from Cornell School of Engineering and already gotten a job at the Buffalo Forge Company. Things are looking pretty good for young Wells.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Oh, let me tell you, it was awful. The grocery store clerk was rude, my dress is wrinkled, and I barely got anything done today. It's too hot. Tomorrow you should stay home and help me clean the house.
Well, you do know that I'm starting my new job tomorrow, so I can't do that.
Oh, I see. You don't have any time for me, but you have plenty of time for your job.
Woman,
After that little argument with Claire, Willis is ready to get out of the house and start his new job. He arrives at the Buffalo Forge Company earlier than he needs to so that he can talk to his new boss about his job. Will, you must be young Willis Carey.
yes, sir, I am. You yourself must be Mr. Carlton.
Indeed I am, son. Now come over here so I can shake your hand. Firm grip. I like that. Why don't you go with me? Just take a seat, even though you're on the seat, so we can start talking about your job. Willis, a man with a higher education such as yourself deserves a job that represents all the hard work you might do. I thought long and hard about what job to get you, and I've decided to appoint you as head engineer of our heating department. You will make a healthy salary of $500 a year.
Thank you, sir. You won't regret it. I promise.
I don't expect you to regret it, son. But just know that if you make me regret it, there will be a cost to pay.
Thank you, sir.
But I'm sure you'll be fine. Now go into your office and get your things in order. Willis Carrier is at a printing company in Brooklyn, New York, and is listening to the owner talk about what's going on. Willis has been sent there by his company to fix a problem that they were having. It's his first real job since joining the company, so he's working very hard to do it right.
Well, you see, we've been having a problem with humidity ever since we moved into this new building. Because of the humidity, the ink on the newspapers has been running down and spraying off the paper and ruining it.
Oh yes, sir, we get this problem a lot about this time of year, but there's not really much I can do about it.
There must be something you can do. We're losing so much profit from this problem. If we don't get it fixed soon, we could go out of business.
Alright, I'll see what I can come up with to fix the problem, but don't expect me to make some miracle machine.
Thank you, sir. This is a huge help.
No problem, I'll have it done by next month.
For the next month, Willis works tirelessly in his workshop on a solution for the printing company's humidity problem. He worked for hours on end, only coming out of his workshop to use the bathroom and get more coffee. Finally, after nearly a month, Willis completed his machine.
Just a few more screws.
Yes, I did it.
Quiet down in there. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
Didn't ask.
Willis is back at the printing company to show the owner what he has created.
Under this blanket, I have the key to fixing the humidity problems and saving this business.
Now I'm trying to belittle your accomplishment or anything, but what in the world is that?
This, my friend, is what I call our solution to humidifying air.
Well, that's a nice name and all, but I still have no idea how it works.
Well, my friend, it's quite simple. We hook up some cords, and then it will clean the air.
Well, I don't really understand that all too well, but it sounds good to me.
Now, if your man could help me hook this thing up and get it running.
For the next few hours, Willis and the men worked on hooking up his new device. When they were done, they hooked it up and it was ready to go.
Well, I can really feel this humidity thing going down already.
Good, it seems to be working right. I think my work here is done.
Well, I don't care how hungry these orphans are. They ain't getting anything. Sorry about that, Willis, old boy. These orphans are just so greedy.
I understand, sir.
But anyway, I didn't bring you here to discuss orphans. I brought you here to talk about the amazing work you did at the printing company.
Thank you, sir, but I was kind of wondering what I could talk about.
Well, I suppose, so what do you want?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I could go further into my treatment apparatus and improve it.
What do you mean by that?
I think I could make it so that it doesn't control the humidity, but instead cools the air down.
Son, that is a large progress you're thinking of attempting, and I like it.
So you're saying I can do it?
Why, of course, my boy. I'll even help pay for the materials.
Thank you, sir.
Don't say thank you. Just gotta get out of my office and start working.
The company needs to make so much better.
What?
I said, the company wants me to make a machine that will cool the entire building.
Here comes another one of his ideas on how to fix the world. And what do you have in mind?
I'm going to build this device that controls the air temperature and humidity of the room.
Why, of course you are. And while you're at it, you'll also become amazingly rich and have an entire company named after you.
I could probably manage that. I'm off to make the parts of the machine.
It'll never work. It's a waste of time.
Willis is in his workshop working like he has been the past few months, building his air conditioner and improving it. It has been much harder than he expected, and he has gone way over budget.
Willis, I'm tired of you constantly.
You know what? I'm done with you.
Wait, you can't just...
I said, I'm done with you, Devil One.
After Willis kicked Claire out of the house. And that time he finished his air conditioner. When he was done, he showed it to James Carlton, who gave him a raise. Nine years have passed since Willis made his air conditioner, and since then he made many improvements to it. Not only did he perfect his air conditioner during those 9 years, but he also quit his job at the Buffalo Forge Company. One day, while he was at his house, he got a very special phone call.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Carrier. This is Alexander Hawley from the American Society of Mechanical Engineering.
Hello, sir. This is Willis Carey.
Well, Mr. Carrier, your old boss, James Carlton, told us about your cooling device that you created, and we are very interested in. We would greatly appreciate it if you would come in and present it next Tuesday.
That would be wonderful, sir.
Great, be there as well, sir.
Can do, sir.
Willis arrived at the meeting room of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers at exactly 12 o'clock sharp. He anxiously waits outside the conference room for them to call him in.
We're ready for you, Al. All right, Mr. Carrier, let's not waste any time here, so show us what you've got.
What I've got here is the finest air conditioning you'll ever find.
Son, I think that you're an absolute genius, and I'm going to publish your work and spread it through all over the scientific community.
Oh, my stars and garters. Thank you so much.
The year is 1914, and Willis Carrier is excitedly telling his wife, Jenny Martin, about his latest accomplishments.
Honey, pour some fine scotch because I've officially installed 5 of these in factories.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful. Now we can finally move out of this dingy apartment in something more grand.
Well, you're darn right, and I'll even buy you a new. Make that 6 air conditioning. Gentlemen, I called you here because I wanted to start this business called the Willis Carrier Engineering Company.
Why does it get to be named after you?
Because he started, you unappreciative rapscallion. You're lucky he even invited you to join his company. If I were you, I would have just kept my mouth shut and listened to what Mr. Carrier has to say.
Thank you, mister. I can't seem to remember what your name is again.
Oh, my name is Edmund Peckle, sir. And let me know I'm a huge fan of your work.
Kiss up.
Who said that? Let's find it out.
I think that's well, and his name. Good talking to you, gentlemen.
Over the next few years, Willis Carrier Air Conditioning Company grew rapidly. But not by himself, with the help of Edmund Heckle. Edmund was Willis's right-hand man, supporting him through everything that he did.
Just one more screw and that's it.
Well, gentlemen, the U.S. Senate is putting an air conditioning in there.
Thank you, Mr. Carlton and Mr. Heckle. For your services, the U.S. government will now reward you with this very large check.
Thank you, sir. It seemed to be an honor, a real honor.
It's 1930, and the Carrier Engineering Company has become so big that it's time for a move. After looking for a new location, Willis decides that Syracuse, New York would be a good place to move.
So we're really doing this?
What are you talking about?
I mean, we're really leaving this place? Just think about all the memories that we've made here and that we are leaving behind.
For God's sakes, Edmund, you're a grown man. Stop being such a wuss.
Willis Carrier sits in his new Syracuse office talking on the phone to a Japanese engineer. Willis and the engineer were discussing a deal on branching out to Japan.
I think we should extremely beneficial our company by joining forces with Japan. Yes, that's the exact reason. I think starting a Japanese branch would really improve our business. So it's a deal? Great. It's an honor working with you, sir.
Many hours of our business, thanks. We got a deal. We're branching with Japan.
Did you make the deal?
Sorry, Edmund, maybe another time. I've got some people coming to my house to install a pool.
It's a quiet Sunday afternoon, and Willis is sitting around reading a good book. Ever since they moved to Japan, Willis' wealth has grown exponentially, and he has been living the life of luxury.
Eddie, sir, you are not in trouble.
I'm sorry, sir. You just caught me off guard.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Charles Slauson. I am the head of the mechanical engineer from the U.S. Army. The Army has heard a lot about you and your work with the cooling, and we want your help.
Well, what do you need me to do?
We will pay you to create a machine that will help our pilots get ready for the coldness of jumping out of an airplane.
That doesn't seem too hard. I think I can get that done in a few months.
Wonderful. Call this number when you are ready.
Okay.
Willis and his gang of engineers began work on the project immediately. The project wasn't particularly hard due to the fact that it was basically an oversized air conditioner. Once the men finished, they came and picked it up. This would be Willis Carrier's last invention.
No, honey, don't die on me. I need you to buy me more things.
Dang it, woman. Don't you care about anything else besides your money? Cough, cough.
The year is 1950, and Willis Carrier is dying. Willis lived to the age of 73 and had a very successful life and many accomplishments. However, here he lays on his death's floor.
Honey, I think it's over for me. But just let you know I love you. Don't cry, honey. It'll be all right.
I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because you forgot to put me in your will.
You're unappreciative.
No, I want my money.
Okay, las es tener air conditioning.
Porque nosotros tener air condicionado.
Vamos a hacerlo.
Nosotros vivamos hemos treza mudo person.
Ahora personas de memoria desde la calor.
Nosotros por guarda personas.
En la verano es muy caliente.
Pasar usted, pasar nosotros vivamos con su famoso.
Nosotros voluntaros ser la primera to poner el role en third world países.
Nosotros to America.
Yo no sé va.
¿Qué? ¿Van fundar nosotros?
Yo voluntar buscar en hoy.
Voy a ver yo mañana.
Les tarde.